Hey, Lock Nation, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you about something that pertains to photography, but it's something that's also very close to my heart. September is Suicide Awareness Month, and this is something that's been on my mind a lot the past week. So I wanted to tell you a brief history of my struggles with mental health and how they pertain to photography. So back in the summer of 2019, I was diagnosed with depression. It was not an easy diagnosis, but I was pretty sure I already had it at this point. I was given antidepressants and things seemed to be looking up. I was doing better. I was a little bit happier. But then in September of 2021, my dog of 13 years died. And it really sent me into a downward spiral. I was very depressed. I was very suicidal. I was placed on a suicide watch. Got all the necessary help that was needed, and it did help. It helped a lot. And, you fast forward to a year later, the end of August, first part of September, my family was going through a lot of stresses. It was really stressing me out. And so I had messaged my best friend. You guys know him. He's been on this channel quite a bit, and you guys know him as Killdeer, but I know him as Aaron. I had messaged him and said, I'm done. I'm going to just end it tonight. I can't do this anymore. And so Aaron, being the best friend that he is, reached out to some of his family who works for the police in the local county that we reside in. And they got me the help that I needed. Now you're probably thinking in your mind, Tony, this is great, but this is also kind of depressing. How does this relate to photography? Well, photography to me is something that I can do as an escape. I don't just do it for money. I don't do it for fame and glory. Like, oh, look at this cool photo I did, or I charge this much for it. No, I don't do any of that. That's not the reason why I got into photography at the age of 13. I got into it because I was passionate. I got into it because it was something that I was very interested and intrigued by. And as you guys know, photography to me is life. You guys have heard me say in countless videos the reasons why I started in photography back in the year 2013. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check out that really cringe video of my introduction to this channel, because I talked to you guys about why I started in photography. And I'll also put a link in the description below so you guys can go check out the Facebook page that I started, and go look at the About Me part of it, because that'll give you in full detail why I started in photography. Photography is a way that I'm able to bring light to the world. I say that all the time. You got to bring light to the world. You got to bring light to the internet, because we live in some pretty hard times right now. And for me, photography helps bring extra light to the world around me. I've seen it make people's day, especially when I've given people prints of mine who have won prints or who have bought them, who've just been amazed and kind of flabbergasted, I guess you could say, over the hard work that I've done to help bring some light into the world and how it has influenced them. I remember even when I was doing mobile photography, some of these photos, like this one I'll put like right up here, at the time, I thought were amazing, that they were fantastic. And, looking back, like, they're still good, but I was a noob, but they still meant something to other people. That photo I pointed out right here was one that my mom said that she always loved. I actually got it at a local farm here in Davis County, Utah. And it was such an amazing shot to me. And she said, and she even says to this day, that was one of her favorite mobile photography shots that I've ever taken. Look, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Depression is real, but photography's helped me with my depression. You, the Lock Nation, the best community on the YouTube platform. You guys are here for a reason. Every week, I post 2 videos. Every week, I give you tips and tricks, I do gear reviews, I do so many things to help you guys. But when it comes down to it, you need to find your passion. If photography is your passion, awesome. If it's Playing video games, awesome. If you're just here because someone suggested you should go check out my videos, great. I'm happy to have you here. But you got to find something to help you with your mental health, because your mental health is so vital and crucial to your success. If it hadn't have been for Killdeer, I wouldn't be here right now posting this video for you guys. He saved my life. His family saved my life. And to that, I will always be in debt to them for how they saved my life. Yeah, at first it sucked when the authorities got involved. I wasn't happy, but then after a good night's rest that night, I understood why he did it. He talked with that family member, and that family member even said to him, keep in mind, he may hate you after this, but Killdeer, for the goodness of his heart, was willing to make that sacrifice for his best friend, because he knew that he would rather me be around knowing that I'm still here, even though I hated him, than the opposite. So with it being Suicide Awareness Month, go out, take some photos, go for a walk, do whatever it takes to help you to cope with your mental health. Mental health is an essential part of you being a successful photographer, a successful content creator, a successful gamer, just in simple, a successful human being. Photography is life, and as this is your daily reminder to get out there and bring some more light to the world that is so dark and needs that light that you bring. So if you got value out of this, then make sure you check out this video right here where I talk to you about how you are a great photographer, and I will see you over there.